I haven't read a book since Harry Potter, so I decided this summer I'd start reading more. But in a world of infinite books and finite time, read what? I know, I'll read what you're reading, on the train. And in doing so, I'll see if this whole reading gimmick is actually legit, or if it's performative. I set my cynicism aside and went out, looking for my first book to read. It took me a bit longer than expected, but I eventually ended up sniping this photo from above. One ChatGPT and trip to this mom and pop bookstore later, I had it. Comedy Book by Jesse David Fox. I got to reading, and reading, and reading, and since this is the internet, and I have a mic, I have some thoughts. Through endless comedic case studies, Comedy Book is Fox's attempt at providing a why for humor.
Why?
Why does it work? Why does it change? And most importantly, why does it even exist? In exploring those questions, Fox concludes what we all kind of hold as true. Comedy makes life easier. Not easy, but easier. We laugh not because the world is always funny, but because sometimes we need the world to be funny. And to that point, I found the book really touching and well researched. I just had one critique. While reading, I couldn't shake the intuition that writing a whole book about comedy kind of misses the whole point of comedy. Like when you have to explain a joke. But to be fair, that's kind of Fox's main motivation for the book, so I'll try to unpack this intuition a bit. I guess for me, comedy is kind of like sacred or something. It's something that shouldn't be packaged and performed in clubs, let alone perfectly curated Netflix specials. No, comedy arises in moments, with friends and family and hell, even strangers, and sometimes when least expected, and that's what makes it so special and unique. As such, Fox and I kind of place a similar value on laughs, we just disagree on where they come from, or I guess where they should come from. Critiques aside, I really did enjoy the book, and this person did as well, as Comedy Book definitely passes the not performative literature test. And how do I know that? Well, for starters, it's nonfiction, which is inherently less performative. But also, this book is way too millennial coded to be read just for optics. No hate to Fox, or this person, but this book just oozes a 2010s indie pop optimism that feels severely out of place in today's climate. But who cares? I love Fox's passion, even if we disagree about, well, kind of everything, at least related to comedy. But still, it's a good way, or maybe even a great way, to start this series.